Welcome to this episode of The People's Garage, brought to you by myself and my trusty sidekick, Simba, who's back there on the bed. Um, Today we're going to be talking about how long can I go without changing my oil. Many of us are used to this 3,000 miles or 3 months. We have to change our oil every 3,000 miles. That's what we're used to. And the truth is that was a sales tactic started by Jiffy Lube, I believe back in the 80s. And the reason being, they want you to get back into their bays, back into their shops, so they can change your oil, make some money off you, hopefully upsell you on something like air filters, belts, hoses, transmission flushes. It gives them a chance to make a sale on you. And I'm not saying they're scamming you. In some cases they are, so be careful. But the 3,000 mile oil interval is a thing of the past. The only time I would ever recommend a 3,000 mile oil interval is if you have an older vehicle, like 95 and older. I would still change the oil every 3 to maybe 5,000 miles, pushing it sometimes. On those older vehicles, if you're running synthetic oils, my recommendation would be 5 to 7,000 miles on the older vehicles. And that's if they're, 15 to 20-year-old vehicles or older, or if they have 150,000 miles or more. I would still change it more frequently just because those vehicles are a little bit more worn in. In that case, it's good to use what's known as a high mileage oil, and that has some additives in it to help protect the engine once it gets to the older life. Okay, so on new vehicles, and I'm talking 2013, 2014, and newer once the time passes here, a lot of these cars are recommending from the factory 7,500 to 10,000 miles before you change the oil on regular conventional oil. I'm not talking synthetics. On the newer vehicles, if you're running synthetics, you're going to go 10,000 to 15,000 in many cases. Here's how you know for sure. Check your owner's manual. Your owner's manual will tell you exactly how often you can go safely from the factory before changing your oil. Now, of course, you need to do an oil filter every time. Every time you change the oil, you need to replace the oil filter. But check your owner's manual. It's going to tell you exactly how long you can go. In many vehicles nowadays, they have what's known as oil monitors or oil life. And it'll pop up on your dash and tell you when to change the oil. And in some cases, it will tell you how much percentage of oil life you have left. And you can absolutely go off of these. I know sometimes, I hear a lot of times, the thing never went off and I'm scared. It seems like it's been a long time since I've changed it. And as long as those things get reset on time, they're accurate. So if it's, if you have a newer vehicle, like, not even brand new, but like say 07, 08, and you've went, 7 to 8,000 miles and the thing hasn't went off yet, I know it's natural to want to panic and come in early and change the oil, but those things are accurate and they kind of detect if you're driving the car hard, if you're driving the car easy, if it's a lot of freeway mileage. Most of them are intelligent monitor systems, and they'll see how you drive the vehicle, and they'll bring the oil life down fast or slow depending on that. So if you have an oil monitor or oil life in your vehicle, learn how to reset it. Many of the videos, actually I'd say 90% of the videos on my channel are how to reset these things, and I do that for you guys so you're accurate and you can keep up with these things. So go by those. They're accurate and it'll save you money. If you're going every 3,000 miles to change your oil, you're simply just wasting your money. Like I said, unless you have an older vehicle or high mileage vehicle, you're just throwing your money away. So even some of the new vehicles, and I know a lot of high-end vehicles, say such as Jaguar, they're telling you every 15,000 miles to change your oil. But if you have a new vehicle, you're more than likely going to go 7,500 to 10,000 miles before you have to change the oil. And if you're on synthetics, you're going to go even longer. Okay, so my point being is check your owner's manual or look it up online for your oil interval, because 3,000 miles or 3 months is a thing of the past. Okay, so any other tips or any other questions with oil, email me at mypeoplesgarage@gmail.com. I know a lot of people have been leaving comments, but for some reason YouTube has done something funny with the comments and I'm unable to view them. I just cannot see you guys' comments unless I go into each video one by one and look. And by this point I have over 100 videos. I can't do it. But once they fix that, I'll be able to get back to you guys on comments. But I just want to make a quick video because I get this question a lot. How long can I go without changing my oil? And my simple answer is check your owner's manual. But I gave you some, specifics there on general ideas of when to change it, okay? But check your owner's manual and use your oil lifes and your oil monitors. They are accurate and they do work, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.